This will be my first video. My name is Kilo Business. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to talk today about Donald Trump winning. The reason why Donald Trump won is not because he's the best candidate. This whole presidential election was about freedom of speech and people's right to choose. There is dedicated Trump supporters, and there also is dedicated Hillary supporters. But the people in the middle, like I was, we didn't like either candidate. But we looked at who would not infringe on our rights to free speech. Hillary's whole campaign, she was like, why isn't America great? What makes America not great? My question is, what makes America great? It's certainly not our education system. Certainly not anything else except for our military and our prison system. So, what makes America great? That is my question. I am not a Trump supporter. I did not vote for Trump or Hillary in this election. I did vote for my favorite candidate, the one that I thought was going to fuck me over the least. I'm sick of hearing the argument that if you didn't vote for Hillary, you have voted against Hillary. And that's a bullshit argument. These third wave feminists, these Black Lives Matter people, these social justice warriors that are out there, they have conjured up this beast known as Donald Trump. When you try to take away somebody's rights, they're gonna push back. Nobody is going to treat you like the special snowflake that you are. The only people that are going to do that is your parents. Not out in the real world, not anywhere else, except for your snowflake parents and your snowflake professors. We have the right to freedom of speech. It is in our Constitution. If you don't like that, get into politics and change that. And I highly doubt you will be successful at all. If this election showed you anything, at the very, very, very least, is that the people will always win. You try to take away our rights to free speech, freedom of press, then we're going to have a problem with it. Then you create these monsters like Donald Trump. They are created out of necessity. Do you think if you guys were pushing all these false narratives of, oh, my rights are this, and I'm oppressed, and this and that, do you think that Donald Trump would have been a candidate? No. But you guys push this false narrative of, I'm oppressed, it's the white people's fault, it's this fault. Bullshit. It's nobody else's fault but the individuals. You can't blame an entire group of people for something an individual did. That individual is responsible for their own actions. If you guys want to push this victimhood stuff, there will be more monsters created like Trump. And if you don't believe me, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to push this bullshit that you want everybody to conform to your special snowflake ass. Nobody is buying it. Nobody. You may have convinced your parents. You may have convinced your professors. You may have convinced your friends. But out in the real world, nobody is going to cater to you. The only thing that matters the most is how you're going to take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, if you're still living with your mom, you're still living with your dad, you're still living with your stupid parents that sit there and cater to your bullshit, get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking come at me with some bullshit if you're not even an adult yet. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Oh, I pay my rent. I don't give a shit. You're still living with your parents. That means you are not adult enough to even live on your own because you're a fucking snowflake. As soon as somebody touches your little snowflake arm, oh, you're fucked. Triggered. You don't even know what Trump is going to do. You don't. Trump doesn't even know what Trump is gonna do. If you looked at him when he fucking was announced president, he had no idea what the fuck he was doing. But you know what? He went out there with confidence. And that's what's gonna make him a better president than Hillary. Because he has that confidence to have the look of, oh shit, I have all this fucking responsibility now, and I can't just cater to one side or the other. If I want to remain president, I need to throw all my shit to the side and be president. He can't be biased toward one group or the other. He can't. There's ethical rules that he has to follow because he is now the president of the United States. I know he's not a philosophical man. He's not a very smart man, but he is good in business, and that might be better for America. Because all this catering to these people, catering to these people, catering to these people, fucking bullshit. Stop catering to people. If you cater to people, they're never going to learn. It's just like rewarding the dog for shitting on your carpet. If you give a dog a treat every time he shits on your carpet, what's going to happen? The dog is going to shit on your carpet all the fucking time, and now you have to punish the dog because they're shitting on the carpet and they don't even know any better because you rewarded them. It's the same thing with these third wave feminists and these special snowflakes. These people's parents cater to them and feed in to their tiny heart syndrome. If you start enabling your child instead of encouraging your child, then they're just going to grow up to be like, well, if my mommy and daddy call me that, then the rest of the world has to call me that. No, fuck that. Democracy goes both ways. You cannot criticize somebody else and then not expect criticism back. This is where I'm going to end my first YouTube video.